So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for tonight's main event. 6 rounds in the bantamweight division. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. He's coming to the ring with his entourage of cornermen, but they look calm, cool, and collected. Hard to believe that they're going to be firing off punches within moments. Martin's ring walk. He just exudes confidence, carrying himself like a champion.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up. Want to see some head?
Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight.
Teddy, if I put 2 fighters in front of you and said you can train, both of these guys have equal talent, but you can train the lefty or you can train the righty, who would you pick?
Well, usually the lefty has a little advantage because you haven't seen them too often. And that's always going to be something that's going to really serve them a little bit. But they might not have an advantage in the business end of it. A lot of guys won't fight your fighter. And then what are you going to do?
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head.
Finish with the hook. It's all right. Just keep moving. Go, go, go.
Good flush, straight left hand. Martin's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly.
Move!
Halfway through round number 1. Takes a step back, then the counterpunch by Martin.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
How is this strategy of employing the jab time and time again going to pay off for him?
Well, it's going to be kind of like, you know, when you put your kids to sleep, you know? You get a little peace and quiet. He's going to be left alone. He's not going to be bothered. He's not going to have a headache if he uses his jab.
Punch and move! Punch and move!
Heading into this fight, we talked about what each man can do offensively. What each man wants to do is have varied punches throughout.
Exactly, and what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to be predictable.
Get out of the way! You're punching! Move your head!
Good block.
Come on!
10 seconds remaining in this round. Sending out the power shot. It was a straight left hand. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. End of the round. And this is a little bit hard to take if you're sitting back at home watching this fight and saying, I just don't get it. I mean, if you want to win the fight, you have to throw punches.
Maybe he doesn't want to win the fight. See, you're taking for granted that.
What, is he scared? He's fearful?
Hey, everybody's scared. Anyone who's in that ring is scared. He's not controlling his fear. He's not taking it, and that's for people in all aspects of life, whatever they do. You have to take whatever it is that can intimidate you, and you got to put it on the side and say, okay, right now, I'm not going to let that get in the way. He's letting it get in the way.
Martin swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Very nice defensive guard there. Comes with the right. The left hand coming into play by Martin. And he returns on that exchange.
Keep moving.
There he is from long range using that jab.
So if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect repellent. While you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away, that jab, that's the way to go.
Right to the head with that right. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. 90 seconds to go here in this round.
Circle him, move!
His opponent wanted the body, he wouldn't give it to him. What an impact that left hand just made by Martin.
Back to the body.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away.
Double up your punches.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Solid shot. The left hand came in. Stunned, but all of a sudden now surviving. Good way to protect the midsection. And we come to the end of round number 2. Martin's in complete control here as he takes a rest after a round in which he really dominated the action. Is there anything, Teddy, that you see that he should be thinking about when he gets off the stool here for the next round?
Yeah, you know, he should follow up on his lead, on his edge, on his advantage. You know, I noticed that he's hurting him in the body. Well, now start to double up that hook. One downstairs, one upstairs.
Okay, listen, you can throw him off with some head movement. I mean, that's it. Throw him off with head movements.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Martin's punch is far off the target. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
Hook! Hook!
Nice work, the left hand to the head. He just missed that shot up top. Halfway through this round here.
Stay on the outside. Okay. Relax, relax.
Good defensive skill with the block by Martin. Martin's trying to create some space between him and his opponent. You know he wants to fight on the inside. He cannot be smothered. How about a return to sender with the left hand? He got rocked earlier in this fight. I don't see him changing much up, Teddy. Would you be advising him that now is time for an adjustment?
Well, you have to have a plan B, maybe even a plan C when you come into it. Maybe he doesn't have one. Now, if he doesn't have one, you're not going to tell him to start changing up, because then you're basically saying, I don't know what to do, but, you know, we're in trouble.
I can imagine throughout your career you've been all over a lot of fighters for lack of movement.
Yeah, it's very, very frustrating, because you start to wonder, does he want to win the fight? That's what you start to wonder.
Side to side, move your head. I don't want you to slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep your range. Jab, jab, right, okay? Got any more of these?
Nice work, kid. Good job in that round. Nice and relaxed. You're in control, right? Got that? You're in control. So take your time.
Fourth round is underway. Teddy's scorecard reads 3 rounds to zip against him. You know, I think if you told him before the fight you're going to throw more punches than your opponent, he'd feel good. But right now, it's not working.
Well, I think he's looking to take a picture. He's looking to go to a studio and do a photo shoot, because somebody should tell him that after you throw a punch, you're not supposed to pose.
Pace yourself.
Back to the body.
More punches. Work the body, kid. Watch that. Keep working the jab.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. That's a big right hand there.
Let's get out of there.
Just hugging there.
One.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Martin's really doing a fine job here, Teddy. And I know everybody falls in love with the clean, effective punching. But could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out.
You know, that's what makes boxing so great. Yeah, you can come back just like that. One punch at the right time. That was at the right time.
Hook. Hook.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Focus.
Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. Can you believe that? What a change in momentum. He just got rocked. Moments ago, he was the one hurting his opponent.
Reminds you of this song, I can do anything you can do, only better.
Nice work on the outside. Keep it up. Hey, listen to me. There you go. When he misses with a punch, count it.
So a fresh round is underway, but is it a fresh fighter? Martin's corner is hoping so. Based on what we saw at the end of the last round, who knows?
Well, his corner should also be hoping that his opponent across the way doesn't come out here like the executioner to get this over with, because if he does, I think it's over.
How about that left hand?
Finish with the hook. Come on, kid, focus.
That straight right unable to connect. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. By a left hand. I don't know what was said to him in the corner, but now he's the busier man.
Yeah, he's aware that he has to be.
Blocks a shot and then does nicely to work on his own. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Nowhere close, that punch by Martin.
Left and right, left and right. Oh, keep your distance.
Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Martin's able to land a good, solid left hand. Final 10 seconds of this fifth round.
Punch and move, punch and move.
Blocks that punch. End of the round of what has been a very close and highly competitive fight. Teddy, how do you see this right now?
I see it almost dead even. And I see whoever finishes the rounds, because in these kind of tight rounds, if you finish up good, the judges remember that.
Nice work on the outside. Keep it up. Pace yourself, okay? No wild punches. Pick your punches.
This has been a real good one tonight, and now it comes down to this, the final round. Martin's showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch.
Pace yourself. 1-2, 1-2.
defense is paying off now. Here's something that's a key factor now, and that is his ability to simply defend himself. He's doing a wonderful job at it.
Yeah, he is, and that gives him the ability to always be fresh and confident round after round since he's not taking a lot of punishment.
Unable to score with the hook.
Good work. Work the body, kid. Body shot. Keep moving. Keep moving.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Come on, kid.
Halfway point of this last round.
Punch. Punch.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. All right, here we go. Last 60 seconds of the fight.
Keep moving. Keep moving. Head movement. Head movement. That's it. That's it. Keep it going.
Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round. Well, this was a very, very good fight. Close. On behalf of Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us for some great action ringside.